Hello and welcome back to New Year, New Game. This is where I attempt to play 365 games in my Steam library that I've never played before. This is game 163, 80's Overdrive. 80's Overdrive got a big thumbs up. It reminds me of a game that I used to play on Sega and inside of arcades called Horizon, or was it Racing USA, something like that. It has a very 80s tone to it, from the music to the little avatar things that you get to select with the 80 reference characters on there, to the vehicles that they have to choose from. Just the whole setting of it reminds me of an old school 80s racing game, or early 90s in my case. I wasn't born in the 80s, the back end of the 80s. I grew up as a kid in the 90s, so I had a Sega Genesis, and there were racing games that look a lot like this one because of the 16-bit, 8-bit kind of system they had going on. I think this one's more 16-bit looking, if anything. You don't really notice the pixels though, but it does have that old school feel to it, which is really cool. No scan lines or anything in them at all, but just playing the game in itself, you can really feel that kind of retro vibe that they were going for. And it was great. I enjoyed playing the racing game, which is actually surprising for me. I don't normally like racing games, but we've had a handful of them here on New Year, New Game, and this one's getting added to a racing game that I like. Going through and kind of like weaving through traffic, just slightly tapping the cars can kind of slow you down, and that can get kind of aggravating. There's a point where I just would veer off of the road, constantly hitting things, and that was aggravating as well, because I could not catch up to anybody. They do give you NOS and boosts and things like that. There's sometimes cops that can appear on the track who will try to wreck you and stop you in order to arrest you, I'm assuming. It didn't happen to me. I did hit them quite often, but nothing along the lines to where I lost the race because of them. Yeah, these little minor annoyances just kind of add to the vibe of the game, really, and make it fun. Having those kinds of what would you call them? Obstacles in the way. Really enjoyed 80's Overdrive. Highly recommended. And I hope that you yourselves will enjoy 80's Overdrive here on New Year, New Game. 80's Overdrive. Classic racing game. That reminds me of the racing games that I played in arcades, when arcades were still a thing. I think they might still be a thing at some places. Let's see, let's edit our name. Let's set 80's Racer. Boom. Sounds great. And this person with the glasses clearly has to be McQuick. Oh wait, no, here we go. That's McQuick. So we're either getting the Testorando or the Intruder Turbo. It doesn't look like much in the way. I do like that this is completely even though, so I'm gonna do that. Yes. Let's go to a career mode, huh? Let's go do some race map. We gotta go against the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and I don't know, Cyndi Lauper. Ooh, just ran right over him. This is so cool. I like the graphics of it all. It's just like a smoother retro thing, so I don't really notice any pixels or anything in it. Don't honk at me, guy. Here we go. You're ready to come up onto the third place person. See if we can't get past them. Oh, they got stuck behind the truck. There's the finish lap. Came in third, not bad. Refuel, yes. Repair. Jesus, that was loud. Alright. I like how almost every single person on here, all the avatar pictures are essentially like 80s references. So there's Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith, Mr. T, McQuick is definitely McFly, Escape from New York. I think that one, Paula is Jen, who's truly outrageous. Yeah, see, there's Marty. Buster, I'm not sure. Zach, Nick, I'm not 100% on. Yeah, I just don't really recognize anybody else. Those are the only ones I got. Cindy, I said Cyndi Lauper. I don't know if that's, I can't really remember if that's what she looked like. I didn't grow up in the 80s. I grew up in the 90s. I remember hearing tales of the 80s. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. Hey. What the heck? Not cool, man. Oh, though, I enjoy this. This is what I remember. Like, I remember playing a racing map where it was this at the beach. I forget what the name of the game was called. And I want to say it was like Horizon. It was only at the arcade from what I can remember. I think maybe when I had Sega Channel, it had that game on there too. But like the colors would change, like when you get to a different part of the map, like further in. That's kind of how you knew you were like progressing. Ooh. That car just walloped me. Really cost me the race. I don't even think they're racing. I think that was just a pedestrian car that merged into me. Coming up on second. Aston second. Can't tell if I see first, but I do see cars acting all crazy up ahead. This Jeep all over the place. Oh, we're in first. Well, as long as we don't hit anybody, we should be all smooth sailing. Oh, there it is. Radical, first place. Mike and Sally are racing. Let's go. I think it's just selecting randomly. I'm okay with that. That was pretty cool. Ah, I thought it was over enough that I wasn't gonna hit somebody. The emojis part is what throws me out of my 80s immersion. Ah. That buggy is messing everybody up. Oh no, I didn't mean to run into the back of them. Oh no. I'm just smacking everyone. Oh, we're in second place. Definitely by doing that, though, I give first place a large lead. Until they get stuck behind these cars like they are now. Yeah, getting out of here. Pulling ahead. Just gotta look out for all these vehicles. This is cool because it feels new, but it looks old. That's what I like about it. Like just the whole kind of race background and things that you're going on. It doesn't look the same as it used to. Oh, here we go. Refuel. Here comes the loud repair. Not nice. Not with nitro. Let's put some more engine into it. And I guess, yeah, we'll get nitro. Yeah. See if maybe we can get first on this one now, huh? I have no idea how to use nitrous. Nope, that wasn't that button. Square, I found it. Oh yeah, that's how we pull ahead. First place, baby. Was nitrous always around in car racing? I have only realized this through watching Fast and the Furious. The Fast and Furious is definitely not an 80s movie. And I can't even think of any 80s racing movies or TV shows. Like there's ones with iconic cars like Knight Rider and the Batmobile. But that wasn't really like street racing based. Woo! Hey you, do something for me. Collect 3 packages along the road and get 1,500. Alright. Mysterious man. I will do that. Nitro Boost refills automatically. Have 2 uses per race though. I hate not being able to get over. Yeah, goodbye. Me going past you. Collect packages, so I guess we'll just see them on the street? Oh, here we go. There we go. I mean, even if we lose the race, we still get 1,500 if we get all 3 of those. Oh, it's on this side. Very good. Completed the mission. Pull ahead. Yeah. Get ahead again. Oh boy. I'm sure I'm definitely gonna get copyright striked with this music that's playing. Oh, you know what? I bet you one of those avatars is Axel Foley. Eddie Murphy, Beverly Hills Cop? Look at all that money we just earned. We're gonna refuel. We're gonna repair. Watch your ears. Doesn't get any better. Let's get our car tuned up, shall we? Get our steering up to 3. Achievement unlocked. Time for new steering. Our bumpers up. Boom. Achievement unlocked. Time for new bumpers. These are very uniquely named. We only have 1,472, and we need things for races, so we're gonna hold on to that. Lula's whining at me. I know exactly what she wants. I'm just trying to avoid saying it, because she's gonna get all excited. God. I think with new wheels and new steering, it would be a lot better. It was not. Still hitting cars on the way out. Oh, that was a bad one. Yeah. Oh, no. I totaled that car. Come on. Bump into me, guy. Why gotta do that? Where's the beef? And other 80s slogan. Insert here. Oh, that was a police officer. Ow! Oh, they're just gonna damage me and make me crash. There's other people racing. I'm not even first. Let's see. They just get in front of you and stop abruptly. Still got a bit of a ways. I can maybe get 3rd. I don't think I'm gonna get 1st. I didn't feel like I hit that, but okay. Oh, here we go. We got 2nd. 1st is probably somewhere up ahead really far because of how much crashing action has been happening in this race. Ah, smurg. 2nd place, not bad. I'm almost positive I'm not hitting cars like that. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. But who's some other 80s icons? Like Gremlins comes to mind when I think of the 80s. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Surprised I don't have like that face as one of the avatars. MC Hammer. Vanilla Ice. Hulk Hogan. Oh. Oh, why did you do that? Was Hogan... I think maybe he was more popular in the 80s. But I'm pretty sure he was rising up in the 70s too. Like late 70s. I can't really remember because I wasn't around during that time. But I do remember being a kid in the 90s and having some tapes of old school wrestling matches that had Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage on them. Except for I want to say they were probably wrestling for AAA and not WWE yet. I normally do not like racing games too. I'm surprised that I'm liking this one. I think it's all just the nostalgia value of it. It's really what it's building on, and it's working. It is working. Race finished. Oh, Top Gun. It's another 80s reference. Repair. Ooh, yeah, that's the noise. Go back to the car, see about upgrading something. Get that engine upgraded. Keeping the rest of the money for the race. Do this one. Collect 2 VHS tapes along the road and get 1,000. I accept. Uh-oh, there's police. Yep. Rude. Jeez. I don't understand what like the radar would do exactly. Does it keep them off me? Is it like tell me like, hey, you should slow down when you come up to the police officers? Because the other cars I don't think slow down. They just keep going. Hey! Hey! What a jerk. Real jerk. That was Seinfeld in the 80s? I think that was 90s by the time that came out, like early 90s. The same with Urkel. Was Urkel 90s, early 90s? I want to say G.I. Joe. Oh, Transformers. That was big in the 80s. Just stop doing that. Stop it. Running into me. It's more like running through me. Runs right through me like my morning coffee. Woo! Finished the race, got the extra. Get our steering up. And our bumper up. There we go. Nope. I was pressing right trigger and not X. Back at the beach. They did say there was like only 8 unique different types of looks to the maps. Which is completely fine. I like this. This is fun to me. Go away, police officer! I hate you so much. Look, I got a big old bumper. Oh my goodness. Get me out of here. Oh, there's Goonies too. Another 80s movie. Goonies never say die. What was it, Red Dawn? The Karate Kid. Oh, then we're gonna be pushing first. He just went right into a car. Yeah, do I just like slow down? Am I just supposed to let the cop go? Stay behind him the whole time? I can't do it. I gotta win the race. Oh, got little watermarks splashed on my car. That's fun. Just gotta watch out for them when they're coming up behind us. And when they decide to just brake abruptly. Coming up to the finish line. There it is. Yeah. Race finished. Select. I want to prove my team is the best, so finish third and you won't regret. I'll give you 2,500 for this. Let's keep it between us. Throw a race for more money? Hang on a second. Yeah, I will do that because I get paid more. I can race again. That's completely fine. So we gotta stay right at the sweet spot at third place. Love that. Love it so much. Don't hit me, just go past me. Just go past me. Just go. There. Oh my gosh. Ow. Wow. And we are so close to the finish line too. Man, that's difficult to do. There we go. Go. We did it. We managed to make it third. Boom, achievement unlocked for the lowest step. Refuel, yes please. Repair, yeah. Oh. Alright. $450 for the prize. $2,005 for the mission. And look at that. We beat Alex by 1 crown. And bam, that's it. That has been 80's Overdrive. This is a game that I got through a Fanatical bundle just yesterday. They do a mystery key bundle. You can get 20 mystery games for Steam for $13. And every paycheck I've gone and I picked one out, as long as they have them. And they throw some other like good AAA game titles in there that they advertise, such as Age of Wonders 4 was thrown in there. I've seen them put Hogwarts Legacy in there. Some of the newer games. Street Fighter 6 has been thrown in there. So they say. I can't think of ever getting any of the AAA games that particular way. I got Quake from the set yesterday, including this game as well. And this game is awesome. That's kind of why I like getting the mystery bundles, because I get games that I normally would not get. I would not look at this game and be like, oh, I should definitely pick this up. I would look at this game and go, that looks awesome, I'm going to add it to my wish list, and then probably never wind up picking it up. So with the random bundle, when they just like throw it into your library, at that point, kind of tempted to play it. I've just got such a large Steam library that is ever growing because I do things like that, and I need to get to playing some of these games. So anytime that I have gone and purchased anything new, it immediately gets thrown into the 2023 list of games to play for the 365, New Year, New Game, and I try to get to them as much as I can. I know that I'm going to be over 365 games before the year ends, and I'm not going to get to play all of them, because this is also including games that I have already had in my Steam library. Next year, though, I think I'm going to be taking a break and not doing New Year, New Game. Not so much because it's like I don't enjoy doing this. I do enjoy doing this. I like getting to play these new games that I normally wouldn't. It's just that it gets tiring. Like, I have ideas for videos and things that I want to record, and I want to do those videos. So I want to get those out of the way, and then maybe we'll do some like challenge type videos. But I've got retro games that I've collected. I want to do retro game videos. I've got videos of games that I've played with my friends. I've recorded them. I just don't have time to edit them because I'm doing things like that on top of working an 8-hour job and still wanting to be able to play games because I enjoy games. I don't want that enjoyment to go away because I'm focusing so much on doing things like this. And it hasn't. The games that I have been playing, I've been enjoying almost all of them. We did have some bummers, some thumbs down that we went through, but this one is not one of them. This is a thumbs up that I'm really glad that I got to play. 80's Overdrive is really good. It's on Steam, which is how I'm playing it. If you yourself would like to play 80's Overdrive, get it on Steam. You can also, take a whack at the Fanatical bundle, mystery game bundle. It's not guaranteed that you're going to get this game, but you can get some awesome games from it. And, yeah. If it happens to be available through Humble Bundle, I'm going to include a link in the description below. If you click on that link and purchase 80's Overdrive, that way a small amount of your purchase goes into my Humble Bundle wallet, which I use to purchase more games. Because more games is more good. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next game. Goodbye.